From the kitchen restaurant in Sacramento, California, Sunfed Ranch brings you Beef Hacks with Michelin-starred Chef Kelly McCown.
Now here's the thing about hamburgers. I think most people do them on the grill, which is fine. You go to a diner, you get them on a flat top. I think in a saute pan is the way to go. French would refer to that as steak haché. The most important thing about the burger is we haven't seasoned the patties at all. There's nothing in them. So at this point, a nice liberal amount of salt and pepper on both sides. And then here I have a little bit of fresh ground pepper. All right, we'll flip that over, like so. Then we'll be using we use rice bran oil at the restaurant. We have a local producer for it, but if you have canola oil, something with a high smoke point, something that's not gonna burn, something that has a neutral flavor, do not use olive oil. It will burn on contact on the preheated pan, so that's something you wanna stay away from. Wanna make sure that you've got a nice smoking hot pan. Once again, the pan is hot now, the carcass of the pan is hot. Let the oil heat up to make sure that we're good, all right? Now, another trick in the restaurant, once again, you have a nice sheen of oil on the bottom of the pan. Tip your pan up so the oil is away from you, and then lay the patty in away from you, all right? Let the oil come back. Turn the heat down to about 3/4 flame, and then at this point, you can use a spatula, or I always use these little cake spatulas. I like these. I'm gonna lift the patty up just slightly, just to let some of the oil underneath the patty. And you're really just looking for a nice sear. Now, here's one of the biggest mistakes that everybody makes. People love to press the patty. My dad was a big patty presser. Don't tell him I told you that. But here's the deal. Once you start pressing the patty, all you're doing is pushing all the juices out. So you've formed all those nice little pockets of air inside the patty, all right? And at this point, once we got a nice browning, remember that the grass-fed beef browns easier than grain-finished beef. And then we're gonna flip that patty over. All right, once again, lifting it up slightly, get the oil underneath the patty, okay? Now, since we formed it right, you don't have any big cracks on the side of the patty. The patty itself is retaining its shape. And then you're gonna make sure that you're on a nice medium flame there. At this point, I'm probably gonna sear it about 2 minutes on either side. We're gonna cook this burger to about medium rare to medium, all right? Which is gonna take a lot less time than you think. So at this point, we're gonna take a nice amount of butter. People always ask why it doesn't taste like this at home, and I'm about to show you why. Because that's about the amount of butter you want for one burger. All right, place that in there. What you want to make sure is that the butter's not burning. So at this point, you're gonna, what we like to call basting. Now you don't have to go this fast. I wouldn't say try to go this fast. This is 30 years of having French guys scream at you while you're cooking squab. So again, we're gonna give it a check. At this point, at about 3 minutes per side, it's just under medium rare. Now, the grass-fed beef has a tendency to rest a lot quicker, so we wanna make sure that we're gonna pull it about a temperature early. All right, so for me, that's about a nice rare. Gonna check both sides, give it a refresh on the other side, like so. Then at this point, I'm gonna pull my burger out onto a roasting rack. There's enough heat in that patty now for it to rest and also to melt any of the cheese that you might have on top.